Hey everybody. Hey everybody. Happy Thursday to you guys. It's JPO here with the Purple Posie. I'm on my lunch break, but I wanted to jump on real quick and just show you guys something that I do. Today I'm working on a dresser set that I started on the Dixie Belle page, I don't know, last week I believe. And I'm doing the top, and I wanted to show you girls and guys, I saw cowgirl and I said girl, how I do my tops and what I do to, kind of get them in a smooth type of finish. So what I did, like last night, I put on a coat of, not caviar, Midnight Sky. So if you guys have seen the picture, I did post a sneak peek. This is like the three-toned blue, kind of blue genie piece that I'm working on, and I did decide to do a black top. And so I got the Midnight Sky on here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show y'all what my next step is before I top coat it, before I seal it up. So that's what we're going to do today. Good morning. Good afternoon. Hey girl, hey! I better not get paint on this. I know, I better not. So I'm going to tilt you guys down, but the things I'm going to be using today are, I'm actually going to show you guys this finishing pad. This is a finishing pad that Dixie Belle offers, and what you do basically is you just rub it over your paint and it kind of smooths out. Now Dixie Belle is a self-leveling paint, so it kind of smooths out as it is, but this just ensures like a nice, smooth, like almost buffing type, what have you. And so that's what I'm going to do. Now, before I do that, I kind of inspect the top of it. You know, sometimes you get like a little tiny clump from like the sides of your jar. Sometimes you get those on your piece. So before I do that, I look at it, and if I see any of those, I grab my 150 grit sanding sponge from Dixie Belle, and I've got a little link there that you can grab these products. I'll grab that and I'll just kind of lightly sand over that. To get rid of those things. Like there's one right here, so I'll just lightly sand, and then I'll go over with the finishing pad, and then I've got like a paint booger. Yeah, you can call it that. I've got a special mixture down here. It's not really a wash, but it's not really straight paint, and I'll show you what that is here in just a second. Let me bring you down real quick. You guys can see, so this is Midnight Sky. Can you guys see? I don't know, it's weird. This is Midnight Sky. It's awfully dark, but so what I do, like I said, I just kind of inspect, and if I see like a little, like a little raised something or other, I'll lightly go over it and kind of get rid of it. Because I like, even if my pieces are super boho and crazy and colorful, I do like a really smooth top finish. And most of the time, excuse me, I just do a one color top. Sometimes I will blend in, occasionally I'll blend and do a boho top, but most of the time it's just one color. So this spot looks like I overbrushed, maybe where it got too dry. So I'll just, oh, these bracelets are gonna bang. I'll just go over that real quick like that. I'm just inspecting and looking, and I think it looks good. I'm just kind of getting rid of some of those little raised, as Malia just said, paint boogers. A couple little ones, and there could be also dirt particles. All right, so I'm just going to kind of wipe away. That's where the sponge comes in. I'm going to wipe away any, what have you I might have there. Now this is where the, I actually got another one today too. I got another one. It's sterling silver, and it says, so Malia got me one for Christmas that says, a true friendship is a journey without an end, in rose gold. And I got one today that says, she is a dreamer, a doer, a thinker. She sees possibilities everywhere. And I love it. Okay, so this is the finishing pad that Dixie Belle offers. And that's what I'm going to use to buff, I'm going to say buff, the top of this piece. And what it does, and you can see, or maybe you can't, it changes the color slightly because it's taking off that very, very top raised portion where there might be some brush strokes of your paint, and it's smoothing it out. So I'll just go over this. All circle, all straight, the whole thing. It doesn't take very long at all. The finishing pads are about the size of your hand, or my hand. I don't know. Do you have man hands or baby hands? Might be a different story. And it changes the color slightly because, like I said, it's taking off that top little layer of paint there. Just the raised portions where the brush strokes are. I did get it, there's some parts where I maybe like went over it when it was starting to dry up a little bit. And I don't know if you guys, yep, you can see, okay. So I'm just working my way down to the end. My bracelets are gonna bang. I'm trying not to bang my bracelets. And you can kind of check yourself. So that feels pretty good. You can always do this also with a very light hand and your I'm sorry, this is called a finishing pad. I don't know what I called it. I might have called it a sanding sponge. This is called the finishing pad. But you can also do this with your sanding sponge, just with a very, very light hand. I mean, a really, really light hand. You can do the same thing. Either way. But you're going to want to go, oh my gosh, what was that? I'm home alone. It sounded like there was a bird in here. Oh, it freaked me out. When you wax or top coat, will the areas you sanded fade away? No, well, because I'm fixing to show you something. Give me 2 seconds. All right, now what I'm gonna do is I have this, I don't even know what brand it is. This that I usually use to like dust off my stuff. You might have a little particle, something or other left over. Sorry, I have the sniffles again. I'm sure it's annoying. Okay, looks good. Now, what I have mixed up here, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it will actually, Amber, when you top coat it, yeah, it should, but I don't go straight in with the top coat after this. All right, so what I've mixed up here, this is actually Midnight Sky watered down, and it's watered down pretty good, but it's not like wash consistency, but it's also not as thick as I'm trying to get a good drippage for you. It's also not like paint consistency, if that makes sense. And so just mix that up here in a little jar, and what I'm gonna do, it's got pretty good coverage, but there's a few little spots where, like, once you do this, there might be a spot or two that doesn't have paint, and this actually has a coat of pine cone or something under it. I decided that I didn't like the color of it, so I'm going to go with the black. So, like, when I went over it with the finishing pad and did away with those, what'd you call them, paint boogers? They're like brown. So this will take care of that. So what I do is I go over my piece and I'll lightly mist it, just lightly. And since this is pretty wet, my paint's gonna go pretty far. Now you don't want to like slosh this around because you're gonna get paint everywhere. But I'll just go back over it with, it's almost a wash, but not really a wash. It's pretty thinned out. But Dixie Belle paint's so highly pigmented, it won't lose its color. It looks lighter now, but it dries the exact same color, and I will intentionally not paint this so you can see that. And I don't know, it may not be dry by the time we get up here, but you just want to be really careful that you don't sling it around, because I've done that and gotten paint on finished pieces before. So I'm just going over it with this mixture and trying not to get my thing wet. My husband got me this for Christmas. Just making sure you got smooth, even strokes. I'll bring my water bottle with me. Lisa, hey Lisa, what'd you decide, huh? I went ahead and painted this thing black, just in case. All right, we're gonna move on to the next section. Now, a lot of people, I know people will go, like if you've got something this long, they'll go this way. So you don't have the, what's it called? Where the paint, your brush strokes meet up. But I've got a secret sauce that I do to kind of hide that, I guess you can say. So you don't have to do this. You know what I mean? I've got a secret sauce for that as well. And I didn't mix that very much, and if I have any left over, that's fine, because I've got a little nightstand that goes with this as well. And this will keep, it'll keep. I got a lid. So we'll just work our way down. Missed it. You guys, I don't know where you are. I'm in West Texas. It is supposed to be 71 degrees tomorrow here. It's like January 10th tomorrow. Like, seriously, what is up with that? Why? I want some snow. I want some snow. And those of you that are getting snow, you're like, no, you don't. But I really do. I want some snow. I do. My kids want some. We don't get it very often, so when we do, we're like super excited about it. It's fun for us. Like the whole town shuts down. Because we don't get it very much, so everybody freaks out. Everybody freaks out and the whole town shuts down. And I can't even remember, I don't even know if my little girl, my 4-year-old, has seen snow. Actually, now that I think about it. I don't think it snowed last year. We haven't had like a cold, harsh winter, I think since I was pregnant with her. It's been a while. All right, so we've got that done. It's pretty wet. It's pretty wet, and that's fine. So what happens now, once that dries, let me get the lid on this and not get this all over myself. 50s here. Whoops. Snowstorm coming tomorrow. Ooh, who said that? Amber? Ooh, yuck. 6 inches coming tomorrow and Saturday. Yuck. I got a message. Did I miss the secret sauce? Nope. I'm about to tell you. Nope, I'm about to tell you. Okay, so once that dries, I was kind of hoping this end would be dry so I could show y'all that the color does not change. So I did not do the wash on the lips because I didn't sand it or anything. Like the lips looked good, but it's still pretty wet. So what I'm going to do after this dries, to make sure like there's like a flawless look, I'll actually go in with a black glaze. Dixie Belle has a glaze. It looks blue, which is so crazy, but it's black. Like it'll dry black. I've got it over there on my nightstand or my washstand. I posted a picture of that the other day, and you can see just how black it is. But I'll go in with this, and I'll actually go short ways with the glaze. And then when I go in with the gator hide, it allows me to go super smooth with my gator hide. Whatever helps you sleep at night, Malia. Whatever helps you sleep at night. You woke up like this? But that's my secret sauce. That is my secret. That is how I do it. So paint, finishing pad, or sanding sponge. Either or, just a really light hand with this, and then scoop off the stuff. Some watered down paint, whatever color you're using. They have a brown glaze and a black glaze, which is what I typically do my tops with. So I have a lot of both. I mean, they have all different colored glazes, but they have like grunge, a copper. They have a bunch. But for tops, I'm curious. I actually want to do like a white top with the grunge to do like what I do here. See how that looks. So paint, finishing pad, watered down paint, glaze, 2 coats gator hide. Flawless, smooth like glass, super durable. Perfect. Couldn't ask for better finish. Okay. I got a little linky poo there for you guys. If y'all want to get some of these products, you can use that little thingy there. Sure would appreciate it. And if you have any questions, y'all know where to find me. Okay. I'm going to, still not dry. It's still not dry, or I will show you. Guess I could have left my fan on. I guess I'm gonna go back to work. Send you a picture. Fine, I guess. I'll send you a picture. All right, you guys have a fabulous Thursday, and I'll probably see you guys this weekend. I'm gonna try to go live more. I've been saying that for months, but I'm gonna do it. 2020 is a new year. I'm gonna stick to it. Okay. Bye.